Is Aqualaskin dissing Slap D? You know, I was shocked when I heard that line. Mwirani where they trying to make peace, but Shan, you could take me, you took me for a whatever. I was like, what are you dissing Slap D for? And then you apologizing just made you look a certain way, because when you went on that podcast and said whatever you said, some of us were like, okay, that's his truth. That's what he feels about Slap D. But when I heard that you went and apologized, I'm like, oh. So where was that coming from? Whatever you were saying on that podcast, was it coming from hate? That's how it's looking right now. Like, what were you really apologizing for? For saying the truth or for hating on him? Like, you were speaking out of spite. That's how it's looking like right now. That's why you apologized. And then it seems like you have a problem with Slap D. Because I haven't seen anything from Slap D. Like, I don't think he has anything against you, unless if there is something behind going on that we are not aware of. But Slap did speak on it and say it is only mature ones. And then there wasn't really an interaction of sorts. So you guys don't know each other like that. So I'm dissing an OG. Doesn't sit well with me. It's the same thing like an OG dissing an upcoming like that wouldn't make sense. Either way, a youngster dissing an OG or an OG dissing a youngster, tafrepanga sense. Like, it really doesn't make sense. And then there's a line which you are talking about, the explaining yourself on the Grammy line, saying you're not dissing Chef, and then it also makes you look like a Kimbo again. Like, why you have to that guy? Why do you have to explain the song? This record, why let people take it however they want to take it. I know you did want to cause problems with some people, like why said Bill Sheffy, and then that Grammy line, your Grammy amene mkamba hapo mzaka ichosa good. Like, when you wrote that line, kwa sure, when you wrote that line, did Sheffy come into your mind? Because that's the first person that comes to my mind. Grammy Nechubemba, that's like a big song. Whenever someone talk about Grammy Nechubemba, I always run to Sheffy's song. So when you wrote that line, my mind you that show Sheffy, people might get it the wrong way. Be direct. Speak to whoever you have a problem with. You coming online explaining the song, it doesn't look good. It doesn't. And then oh my God, it's crazy, right, Sugar? And then this beat, I think people need to leave this beat alone now, right, Sugar? You need to leave this beat alone, especially after the Apaidi so did what they did to that beat, right, Sugar? The person who had the weakest verse on that song, so far, no one has beaten him. Not even Aqualaskin. I'm not going to talk about the person who had the weakest verse on that so version, but the person who had the weakest verse on that so did better than whoever is coming on that beat, right, Sugar? And then what's happening is, whenever you want to address your issues, you guys want to use that beat. You are being swallowed. Like, it's not carrying weight. And then, you know what's happening? When they hear your version, they are going back to listen to Apaidi. So I'm like, nah. This is why right now that song for Apaidi so is at 800,000 stream, heading to 1 million views. It's because every new version, when it comes out, they listen to you and then they see that it's not making sense. They go stream the Aqualaskin. So that's why the numbers are growing. So if you really have issues, like real issues, and you're not doing it for the hype, I advise you not to jump on that beat because you are already defeated. That's why I like what Drifter Track did. Drifter did use the same beat. He just went with his own beat and did what he did. Yeah, so that was like a smart one. That's all I gotta say. I'm out.